Alright guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the Blu Studio 6.0 LTE. And this is supposed to be an updated version of its previous version, the smaller brother, the 5.5S, which I do have. And right now we can see that the phone is directly on top. Pretty big. And of course, a big phone is accompanied by a big battery. Getting inside, we got the usual things, battery, flat cables, flat headphones with a mic input. We also have the flat charging USB cable, which I'm happy to see, by the way. I like the flat cable, the whole flat cable thing Blu does, so that makes me quite happy. We get a gel, and this time the gel is rather dark tinted, like a smoke gray. And that's a bit different from the usual that you see, where they have usually it's a kind of a white, clear one I usually see on their products. So that's a bit different. But I think that's about it. Yes, we do have the manuals and all the stuff like that, but that doesn't really matter as much as the actual device itself. Most people don't need a manual for a phone these day and age. So with that being said, let me go ahead and get the battery into the phone and we'll talk a little bit more. Oh, let me not deny you that screen peel. All right. Okay, we got the battery in. Let me go ahead and power it on. Hopefully got a little juice. Okay, and I'm going to leave the screen protector that it came with on because this phone is actually going to be for my girlfriend, but I'm going to be reviewing it for the next week here. So don't worry, it's not going to be like the 5.5S where she really needed a phone. I could not hold on to that phone to review it because she didn't have anything and she needed to be in contact with her folks and all that kind of stuff. But this time, oh, lovely little music and start up now. This time we're not in that predicament anymore, so I will be able to go ahead and review this phone. Let's go ahead and take a look around the phone. You have the power button and volume up and down button on the sides here. Up top you have the 3.5mm head jack. In the bottom you have the USB you have the USB micro port. On the side you have absolutely nothing. On the back you have the 13 megapixel with LED flash camera, and the battery is a 3200 milliamp hour battery, so a pretty beefy battery here. Let's hope that the battery life matches this battery. Okay, I have the Blu Studio 5.5S and the Blu Studio 6.0 LTE side by side, and I'm going to put the specs on the screen so you can see the comparison between the two. And you'll see that the Blu Studio 6.0 LTE is pretty much an upgrade in many ways for the 5.5S. Now the 5.5S had a smaller display, a smaller camera, and also a smaller battery as well. And then to top it off, it also had less internal memory as far as the actual storage memory that you can have, and it had less memory in general as far as RAM to actually push the system. And it was quite sluggish. It showed up that memory situation along with the processor, which is also weaker, showed up in day-to-day tasks. It was a constant problem that the phone was just sluggish. Thankfully, Blu has went ahead and addressed all those concerns in the 6.0 LTE. So, but right now my initial thoughts is good display. There is some wonky things going on, like the Wi-Fi setting in the notification bar is actually just a shortcut to the Wi-Fi settings, which is a little weird. Other than that, that is pretty much my initial thoughts. It feels good in the hand, feels thinner than my Z Max for sure, and that's all about it for now. So I'll be back with a review, and I'll also be back with a comparisons video between this phone and the ZTE Z Max, just for the laws, because I have them both here. So I will be back with those two videos shortly. You guys have a good one. I see you. Bye.